Like to have a creation, the D&D series where you can have one of my homebrew creations to do whatever you want with. Today's creation is the side quest, A Rusted Weapon. First off, I want to apologize for this being a little out of order. I just realized today that I guess somewhere along the lines of me taking the TikToks I've made and transferring them over to YouTube, so I have multiple places for them. I guess this one got lost in translation. I don't know if it's because the sound I originally used was copyrighted, or if it's just one I missed, or what the issue was, but I realized I should probably go ahead and remake it. Anyways, the Rusted Weapon is a side quest where a party member finds a rusted weapon. It's weak, it's brittle, and it's just not a good weapon. It could take any sort of shape the DM or the party member chooses, but at the end of the day, it's not very effective. But it does have some air of mystery about it. There's something in its story that you can't really place your finger on. Once someone finds this weapon and realizes that it has a deeper story to it, they can bring it to really anyone who has the potential to have some sort of knowledge over it. This could be a blacksmith or historian, someone well versed in lore or magical artifacts, really anything of that nature. And that individual can tell the wielder that there is more than meets the eye to this weapon, and that to return it to its original glory, the wielder has to build a bond with the weapon, and then find some sort of magical element, some item or ingredient, you could say, lost to time, that will help the weapon return to its former glory. To build a bond with this weapon, the user has to wield it in combat. And as they do, they'll begin to realize that it's becoming luckier and stronger. Not significantly so, but enough that it's noticeable. You know, hits that weren't supposed to hit do, or there's a little bit of extra damage being done with the weapon. And this becomes more and more frequent the more it's used. Once a bond is built with the weapon, the wielder can go and find this magical element used to reforge the weapon and bring it back to the original person who gave them the information. That person will tell the wielder that they should come back in a few days, and when they do, they will receive a magic weapon, which is entirely based on what the DM decides. I really wanted to remake this video for you guys because I think it has a lot of potential to be really interesting. You know, the weapon's form can be incredibly variable to start, and in what magical weapon you receive at the end of it, how the quest plays out in terms of how long it takes the party member to develop a bond with the weapon, or what that bond looks like, and what item they need to reforge it, and how long, and all this stuff. It all can change based on the player's backstory, and I think that's really neat and gives a lot of really good potential for storytelling within the realm.